All right, hello wine drinking people. Time for more of what I've had to drink yesterday. A busy 2013, and this is a winery that we've been featuring in the store for the last several years. Finca Torremilanos. These guys know people. You know how I know that? They're the only winery with a deal for cava in Ribera del Duero. I don't know how that happened. But anyways, it's one of the best values in sparkling wine we have in the store. It's 16 bucks. Penalbes Lopez is the family name. That's the name of this product. Finca Torremilanos is the winery. And Chardonnay Macabeo in the blend. A traditional method. This wine is kept for 24 months entourage, even longer than most champagnes are. It's got a really lovely almond and ginger spice to the apple and pear fruit on the nose with white flowers. Really nice complexity here. And on the palate, nice concentration, nice length, and really fresh and lively here. Some nice minerality to the end. Notes of bitter almond and a little salty note there. A very unique sparkling wine. Excellent juice. Like I said, for 16 bucks. Whew, it's great values out there in the world. All you got to do is find them. Like this Penalbes Lopez Castilla y Leon Finca Torremilanos, a blend of white Tempranillo. Is there such a thing? Yes, there is. It's in here. Sauvignon Blanc, 50-50, really lightly toasted barrel, so you just get just a hint of vanilla spice to that melon and apple and pear, tree fruit here. Really nice quince. Also notes of honey there starting to emerge. A little chalky minerality nuance as well. Really rich tree fruit showing on the tongue with layers of that ginger spice and honey coming through on the finish along with that chalky notes. Excellent juice at 25-50. Very unique stuff. The Finca Torremilanos Monte Castrillo Rosado, 100% rosé from Tempranillo, and nice little everyday wine, pretty strawberry and raspberry fruits and floral notes also, rose petals. Really nice and perfumed on the palate with that red berry fruit showing a little savoriness on the finish, a little zest. But very good stuff at $13.50 if you like rosé. Wow, what a great little value. Finca Torremilanos Monte Castrillo, Ribera del Duero. This is the name of the forest, Monte Castrillo, that is, I guess, right just outside the winery. Wild strawberry fruit, dark cherry, wildflowers. Really bright bouquet of aromas. This wine sees 6 months in oak, but mostly older, so you really don't notice the oak spice in it. Bright and fresh, light red berry fruit on the tongue with silky smooth tannins. A real crowd pleaser. Notes of raw meat in there. A little bit of that traditional Ribera del Duero and some earth and spice. Really good little wine at 15 bucks. Wow. Incredible the value you have in Spain today. And this winery producing just a bevy of values. The Los Cantos being the best value we've had in the store in Ribera del Duero the last few years. There's about 2% Merlot in the blend. The rest Tempranillo, and name means Rolling Stones. I guess there's a lot of stones in this area. Either that or they like the Rolling Stones, the rock band. Anyways, 1,000 meters from the River Duero, so you get a little effect from that. Very unique soil and different soil types in the vineyard here. And 12 months in oak, old and new barrels used. A light and fresh wine on the tongue. This 2010, nearly a little lighter than this wine in years past. Some nice red berry fruits. And a little bit short at the end here, but still a very good value at $22.50. The Finca Torremilanos Los Cantos. And then the Torremilano, Ribera del Duero, up next, 100% Tempranillo. And this wine has been in the market for over 100 years. Wow. I think of only a few people that have had products in the market for over a few years. Another famous winery from Ribera, the Valbuena and the Unico. Been around for 100 years, coming up in 2005, I believe. Anyways, this is the main portion of the vineyard, and dark cherry, wild strawberry fruit showing in this wine. A little jammy quality of this wine. They use mostly new barrels, aged for 19 months, so you notice that spice and that nuance from the oak. Very rich and ripe on the tongue. This 2009 vintage showing some nice, gorgeous fruit here. Black cherry, wild strawberry, really rich and endowed, and nice structure and length on the finish here. Excellent juice at $28.50, still under $30. Hey, can we get something better? Yes, Cyclo at $54. Actually, it's got a little bit of white Tempranillo in the blend here, and 20% fermented in concrete, 80% in barrique. And this is two different vineyards that they blend together for 20 months in oak, and a nice hand of that red berry fruit showing on the nose there, and on the tongue as well. Really bright and fresh with smooth and round tannins. A really elegant style of wine, showing pretty floral notes and spice coming through on the end. Fine tannins and allspice. Excellent juice. I don't know if it's that big of a step up for almost twice the price, though. The Finca Torremilanos Reserva, the wine of the tasting here. This wine more classic in style. It's got a little white Tempranillo in the blend. Also 24 months in oak, but all French, and a lot of more new oak. This wine's really got a lovely nuance and complexity to the nose. Tobacco spice, kind of a sun-dried fruit quality, dark cherry berry, brown spices. So the selection of the best vineyard sites on the property, and showing a little bit of evolution. It's 2006 vintage, which you expect with a wine that's 8 years old now, 7 years old. Smoothing out on the palate, on the finish, but still a solid core of fruit in this wine with ripe brown tannins, that sweet tobacco spice showing with some balsamic-like notes through the finish. Most excellent juice at under $50. The best wine of the tasting. All right, I'm your host, Andrew Lampasoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.